Greetings everyone and welcome back to Age of Empires 2 Definitive Edition with me, Kemzit. We're gonna continue on with the Return of Rome campaigns in Sargon of Akkad, for we have finished the Fires of Epirus in our previous videos, which we can see. And so we're gonna move on with the third, but also the last of the campaigns within the Return of Rome. So let us proceed forward with Sargon, who lived around 24th and 23rd century BC. An unlikely man rise to power in the city-states of Mesopotamia. Sargon is a simple cupbearer to the king, but everything changes when the war goddess Ishtar appears in his dreams. Under her guidance, Sargon leads the quarreling Sumerians into a new age, but the seductive nature of power forces him to choose between his divine destiny and his personal ambition. In this campaign, you will play as the Sumerians. So we choose, the first mission is the Chosen One.
The ways of the gods are incomprehensible. Far more predictable is the path walked by a man who considers himself a god. So too it was for Sargon, the greatest conqueror Mesopotamia has ever known. Like the legendary shepherd that founded our great city, Sargon seemed to have descended from heaven a grown man, crafted by the gods to rule the world. But while his true origins remain a mystery, his earthly story began here, in Kish, a place so beautiful that even the lustrous words of the poets cannot do it justice. Back when I, Ushar, was still a man of youthful strength, Kish was ruled by Baba. If the gods had molded Sargon from clouds and ether, Baba was made from common clay. Nothing about him was exceptional, save for his fondness for fine food, extravagant clothes, and luxurious wine. Baba had appointed Sargon as his cupbearer, and the shy, unassuming adolescent served him wine and kept him company in many a lonely hour. Yet, unbeknownst to the king, Sargon was plagued by a strange, recurring dream. Ishtar, the goddess of war, appeared to Sargon in his sleep and promised him extraordinary things. One day, she said, he would be king not only of Kish, but of all the land between the Euphrates and the Tigris. Not realizing the weight of his words, Sargon told his master of the dream, and the king turned pale. Had the boy who served him every day truly been chosen by the goddess of war? Baba could not allow this prophecy to come true. He banished Sargon to the desert, and in doing so, he convinced Sargon that the goddess had spoken truly. Yet banishment was not enough for the frightened king. He soon sent Kish's most vigorous warriors to ambush his former confidant among the dunes. I was one of those men. As a smith, I was the strongest, and when Baba ordered me to swap my hammer for a sword, I accepted, but not without hesitation. By now, the tale of the banished servant and his dreams had spread far beyond the royal palace. Many who suffered under Baba's rule saw Sargon as a savior. When I finally caught up with him at a remote well, he was resting in the shade. I left my sword in its scabbard and faced a man who showed no fear. In his mind, he was no longer a simple servant. He was indeed Ishtar's chosen one.
Perhaps not any objectives. Main objectives: Sargon and Ishtar must survive. Hints: Sargon is restricted to Bronze Age and a population limit of 75. You do not have the means to build docks yet. Sumerian villages' high hit points make them more resistant to wild animals and early enemy rushes. Their fertile farms also yield more food than those of other civilizations. priesthood loyal to Ur-Zababa lead to the city-state of Sipar and Bor-Sipap. Destroying their temples and building your own where they once stood will convince the cities to join your cause instead. Do not hesitate to use Sargon in battle once you have obtained a base. Should he be wounded, he will retreat to your temple and return to fight after he has recovered. Your scouts report, after being banished from Kusha, Sargon One Blue has reached a spring where he can quench his thirst after days of wandering. Another wanderer has arrived. Is he a friend or an enemy? Ur-Zababa is not satisfied with a Sargon exile. Some of the king's infantry and archers, 3 orange, are roaming the area, probably tasked with assassinating Sargon. Ur-Zababa himself, 2 red, dwells his capital of Kish, guarded by a strong force of priests and chariots. To overthrow Ur-Zababa, Sargon must storm Kish for yellow, which is defended by infantry and archers and catapults. Sipar, 6 green, and Bor-Sipap, 7 purple, are cities ruled by priests loyal to Ur-Zababa. Sipar's army consists of archers and catapults, while Bor-Sipap primarily uses short swordsmen and axemen. Sure. But now.
Ur-Zababa has sent assassins to kill me? How would you know that if you are not one of them yourself?
You are perceptive, Sargon. I understand why Ur-Zababa fears you so much. But there is no time to talk. Let me prove my loyalty to you.
There is the traitor called Sargon. What are you waiting for, Shah? Help us hunt down the renegade.
There.
Ur-Zababa will send more assassins. We cannot stay here. But I know of 2 villages where we could hide for a while.
This one seems nice. And it's the closest.
It is Sargon, the chosen one, who it is said will lead us Sumerians into a new age. You may stay with us as long as you wish, and we will support your cause.
What is there? What kind of units do we have here? Yeah, human bowmen and all that. Oh, okay, right. Should try to make some more villages. West.
Bombus.
Ur-Zababa rules not only Kish, but also Zippar and Borsippa. It is time that these places bow to Ishtar's will.
Ur-Zababa's forces have occupied several mines in this area. We should seize them.
Rogan?
Our market is open to you. Do not hesitate to send your merchants to us to trade.
Oglema? Bombus.
So, you are holed up in a seedy village, Sargon. My scouts are everywhere. You can escape neither my eyes nor your fate.
Do not worry. It is no more than a scratch. Give me a few minutes to tend to my wounds.
Ombus.
Right. I cannot trade yet. I need more people.
The star has not called me home yet, man. Forward! Let us smash our enemies.
Let's continue on this way.
Ombus.
An attack on the heavily guarded southern gates of Kish will cost many lives. Our scouts report that the gates to the north are barely protected, however.
Can I start? By the way, we still cannot make any towns and all that.
Do not worry. It is no more than a scrap. Give me a few minutes to tend to my wounds.
Yuri. Alamos. Ombus.
And let us fall back with you.
Oklama. Ombus.
Oh, if we can, then let's fall back. That's the biggest matter.
Oklama. Rogan.
Now we can make these things, which is good. And what matters? Oh man, why can't we not make those, for God's sake?
The star has not called me home yet, man. Forward! Let us smash our enemies.
Rock. Some. I. Abadan. Some. Rock evil. Abadan is rock it.
Yuri. Alamas.
You know, let's just go forward. We're gonna attack these guys again. I'll kill those guys.
Nothing remains of Borsippa's temple but smoking ruins. Build a new place of worship here so that the people can henceforth dedicate their lives to Ishtar.
Get out of here.
Yuri. Oklahoma. Ombus.
The inhabitants of Borsippa worship Nabu, the god of learning and writing. From now on, they will revere the power of the sword with which we will smash Urzababa's weak rule.
Yuri.
There. How about we quickly research that? Here.
Ombus. Ombus.
I can.
Oklahoma. Ombus.
Evil Daddy.
Darai.
Logan, Alamas, Giri, Arai, Alamas. Arai, Alamas.
Let's go to Sipar.
Tabadakis.
I got now. Yeah, we should be fine.
Zipar's place of worship is destroyed. Build a new temple over its ruins so that the inhabitants of the city will follow Ishtar. The people of Zipar were once blinded by the sun god, but they have now seen the light. Their warriors will make fine additions to Ishtar's armor.
Yuri. Alamas. Logan. Zomas. Yuri. Bombus.
Get away from my land, Sargon. Remember that I exiled you. It is sacrilege to tear down the temples of pious men, Sargon. Is this your idea of a new order? You are building on quicksand, my friend.
Logan. Bombus. Oklahoma.
Imagine calling someone friend but exiling them. Oh wait.
Run. Run. I got it.
Once I breach those gates, I'll be happy.
Alamas.
Urza Baba, you dead boy.
I was right! This man has come to kill me, just as the prophecy foretold! The taste of death is upon my lips! All is lost!
As we entered the royal palace in Kish, I swelled with joy and pride. Sargon had triumphed, and it seemed that this man, blessed by Ishtar, was truly invincible. Yet in my quiet moments, I wondered if it would ever have come to this if Urza Baba had not expelled Sargon. Had we fulfilled a prophecy? Or had a simple dream become prophecy? Only after the fearful king sealed his own fate. Dreams and oracles, visions and prophecies, it seems that these mysterious forces can be as dangerous to those who believe in them as they are to those who ignore them.
Anyway, that concludes our mission. We have done quite greatly in my opinion. There were some gold mines over there left and right, but I don't really find them important because we done greatly, especially spamming a lot of weak archers, etc. Oh man, he has a lot of great defenses here, but we attacked them greatly from behind, and that is how it should be done. Anyway, this is it for now, so I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, give it a like button and subscribe to my channel if you're new and if you support it. Do you want to recommend something we're gonna get together? That's possible as well. Just write down in the comments box below or join my Discord server so we can have a chit chat about it. Till then, I shall see you guys laters.